Hello. No, this is not clickbait. It's real. This is about a PhD by portfolio, which is an innovative method for obtaining a doctorate degree. It can be completed with 1 year. It does not require research and allows professionals with years of experience to leverage their skills. Candidates obtain academic recognition for pre-existing research or comprehensive research skills and professional subject knowledge that meets at the doctorate level. So the program is completely remote, suitable for hard-working executives who can't afford to take time away from work. A PhD by portfolio will provide an opportunity to gain a competitive advantage in today's workforce and the confidence to further career prospects. It will enhance key business schools and make it possible to successfully achieve professional and personal goals. Because of the short time duration that the program can be completed in, it can be done without spending a lot of money, being much cheaper than typical PhDs. So what is a PhD? Well, a PhD, which stands for Doctor of Philosophy, is the highest academic degree awarded by universities and schools, business schools and colleges in most fields of study. The name can be a bit misleading since it's not restricted to philosophy. Instead, philosophy in this context derives from the ancient Greek word meaning of love of wisdom. And obviously the D stands for doctor. So this means with this title, you can use the following. Either call yourself Dr. John Smith or John Smith, PhD. So hello, my name is Dr. Stephen Harrison, and I'm the Dean of a fully accredited online business school based in Zurich in Switzerland that offers this kind of degree. And these are some of our PhD graduates from our 2023 graduation ceremony. We have students from over 80 countries worldwide and professors from 12. So a truly international institution. So why do a PhD? Well, career advancement. In certain fields, a PhD can lead to a higher level position, more responsibility, and potentially higher salary. Credibility. Having a PhD can lend credibility in professional and academic circles, especially when contributing to discussions or debates with one's field of expertise. And during the course of their studies, PhD students often have the chance to collaborate with other experts, attend conferences and join academic networks, all of which will be beneficial for future career opportunities. And the contribution of knowledge. One of the fundamental goals of a PhD is to contribute original knowledge or insights to a particular field. This can be personally fulfilling and can also have a broader impact on society or the academic community. Pursuing a PhD can be a journey of personal growth. Overcoming the challenges of in-depth research and the doctoral process can boost confidence, resilience, and self-discipline. A PhD recognized worldwide potential open doors to international teaching, research, or consulting opportunities. And for many, completing a PhD is a personal goal and a significant achievement, bringing with it a sense of pride and fulfillment. And there it is, the sweet allure of having a PhD. Beyond the extensive knowledge and research prowess, that delightful perk of being addressed as doctor. Suddenly, a restaurant reservation sounds a tad more impressive, and telemarketers think twice before mispronouncing your name. While it might not grant you the ability to write prescriptions or save lives in an emergency room, being called doctor in casual coffee conversations can sometimes be just the caffeine boost your ego needs. Savor the moment where you can cheekily say, actually, it's doctor, with a playful twinkle in your eye. A traditional PhD's primary focus is research. Students are expected to contribute original knowledge to their field of study. This contribution is presented in the form of a doctoral dissertation or thesis, which is a substantial piece of academic writing based on original research. Now, this can be, depending on the university, between 60,000 words to 100,000 words long, which, within a particular confines and the requirements of the document can be very hard work indeed. The time to complete a PhD varies by country, university, and discipline, but typically it takes several years. In the US, for instance, after completing a bachelor's degree, a PhD might take anywhere from 4 to 8 years, or even longer in some cases. Early stages of a PhD often involve coursework. However, this is usually limited compared to the research component. The coursework is designed to provide students with a broad foundation in the field of their actual study and prepare them for their research endeavors. Now, as an example, when I actually did my PhD, just the research part took me 3 years to complete, although I was working at the time, but still, it was a long time with a lot of late nights working alone, trying not to have my wife bother me with offers of coffee. Exams. Many PhD programs require students to undergo qualifying exams, written and oral, to demonstrate their knowledge in the field and readiness to undertake original research. And how much does a PhD cost? Well, in the UK, the average annual tuition fee pursuing a PhD at top universities is between £20,000 and £50,000. That's about 26,000 to 60,000, 63,000 in US dollars. And the average cost of living in the UK, another £15,000 a year. The cost of a PhD in USA varies between 28,000 and 55,000, depending on the program, speciality, and university. So I have some actual examples here. The University of Oxford, okay, I'm perhaps picking the top end here. 24,750 to 34,678 a year. So if you think about it, that with a 4-year program, that's going to cost you £116,000. University of Exeter, which is my personal favourite, it's costing between £22,000 and £25,000 a year. So 4 years would cost £92,000. And I've also included here the University of California, Berkeley, $18,515.25 per semester. So multiply that by 8 for 4 years, and that would hit you at $148,122. And that's effectively just the tuition. So there's all other costs involved on top of that. We've got some examples here of a couple of people who've graduated from USW, the University of South Wales in the UK, who have done a PhD by portfolio. So you can see the PhD by portfolio method was probably the only avenue open to me given my age and involvement in the industry. So you can see it was very particular for him and worked wonders, and it made it possible for him to be able to do get his PhD in a very short period of time. Here we have Dr. Kathy Calzone, research geneticist in the Center for Cancer Research based in Washington, DC. Seen firsthand how PhD opened doors that otherwise might have been closed. It led to my promotion and the ability to secure future funding. So doing this remotely was especially valuable, as no plans on leaving her position in the US. So let's go on to what exactly is a PhD by portfolio. Sometimes referred to as a PhD by publication. It's a relatively new and alternative route to a traditional research-based PhD. Both lead to the award of a doctoral degree, but they differ in their approach and requirements. This form of doctoral study recognizes research that has been previously done or published. The candidate submits a collection of works which may include journal articles, book chapters, or other scholarly contributions as the central body of their PhD submission. In addition to the published works, usually submit an overarching narrative or critical commentary that links their work together, contextualizes them, if you like, and demonstrates how they collectively constitute a significant and original contribution to knowledge in their field. So often, this type of PhD is taken up by professionals or academics who have been active in the field for several years and have a substantial body of work already done. The time frame might be shorter than a traditional PhD since the research has already been done effectively. And this is why it is possible with some schools and universities to do this within 1 year. Really? So we have some examples here of student outcomes, which you can see. And here are some examples of materials that are acceptable by the award for the PhD by portfolio from the Swiss School of Business Research, which is where I work. Let's make sure you're aware of that. And we can see that it includes projects and programs, maybe patents, exhibitions, DVDs that have been produced. So a variety of different kind of media that has been produced is acceptable as part of this portfolio. And as stated, this is where I'm from. So if you are interested in this, don't miss this amazing opportunity to take yourself to your next level. Check out the other innovative educational programs. So just click the subscribe button at the bottom for notifications and watch our other videos. Thank you very much.